Examine how the notion that black represents evil and white represents good is rooted in cultural and historical biases rather than color psychology principles. In many ancient cultures, black was a symbol of fertility and rebirth, not evil. The association of white with good and black with evil emerged in ancient Greece and Rome. During the Middle Ages, the Catholic Church solidified this dichotomy, using white for purity and black for sin. The concept of a dark or black soul originated in 17th century European folklore, not in color psychology. In many Asian cultures, including China and Japan, white is associated with mourning and death, not goodness. The modern notion of black as evil and white as good is a product of cultural and historical bias, not scientific fact. In 2015, the SS El Faro, a cargo ship, sank in the Atlantic Ocean during Hurricane Joaquin, killing all 33 crew members on board. The SS El Faro was a 900-foot cargo ship that sank on the 1st of October 2015. It was traveling from Jacksonville to San Juan during Hurricane Joaquin. The ship was caught in a Category 4 hurricane with 155 miles per hour winds. The El Faro was listing severely, taking on water, before it mysteriously vanished. An extensive search effort found debris and bodies, but no survivors. The sinking of the El Faro remains one of the deadliest maritime disasters in U.S. history. Dive into the rich beer culture of the Czech Republic, a landlocked country famous for its brewing traditions. The Czech Republic has been brewing beer for over 1,000 years, with the first brewery dating back to 1088. The country is home to over 400 breweries, producing over 20 million hectoliters of beer annually. Czechs consume an average of 142 liters of beer per person per year, making them one of the biggest beer drinkers in the world. Pilsner Urquell, brewed in Plzeň since 1842, is considered the world's first pale lager and a symbol of Czech beer culture. The Czech Republic is home to the oldest beer festival in the world, the Olomouc Beer Festival, dating back to 1761. The country's brewing traditions are so valued that they're recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural. Meet Dr. Dr. Jennifer Doudna is a biochemist who co-discovered the CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing tool. She made the breakthrough in 2012 with colleague Emmanuelle Charpentier at UC Berkeley. CRISPR-Cas9 allows scientists to edit genes with unprecedented precision and efficiency. The discovery has revolutionized genetic research with applications in treating genetic diseases. Doudna's work has led to potential treatments for conditions like sickle cell anemia and muscular dystrophy. In 2020, Doudna and Charpentier were awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for their groundbreaking discovery. Relive the most intense derby matches with the most red cards, including the infamous Battle of Santiago between Chile and Italy in 1962. Derby matches are intense football rivalries between teams from the same city or region, often leading to heated confrontations. The Battle of Santiago in 1962 was a notorious derby match between Chile and Italy with multiple red cards. The match ended 2-0 in favor of Chile, but was marred by violent clashes between players and fans. A total of 4 players were sent off during the Battle of Santiago, a record at the time. Derby matches with the most red cards are often marked by intense rivalry and aggressive behavior from players. The Battle of Santiago remains one of the most infamous matches in football history, symbolizing the chaos of derby. Celebrate the distinctive accents of famous individuals such as Arnold Schwarzenegger's Austrian accent and Morgan Freeman's Mississippi accent. Arnold Schwarzenegger's thick Austrian accent hasn't hindered his success, but rather added to his charm. Morgan Freeman's distinctive Mississippi accent has become an iconic part of his narration style. Elon Musk's South African accent still influences his speech patterns despite living in the US. Daniel Day-Lewis's English accent, was convincing enough to play a Native American in There Will Be Blood. Arnold Schwarzenegger's accent actually helped him land roles, including the Terminator franchise. These unique accents have become an integral part of these celebrities' identities and public personas. Did you know that Disney's Aladdin was inspired by the true story of a young man named Abdul Rashid who stole a princess's necklace? The real-life Aladdin was Abdul Qasim Ismail Faruqi, an 18th century thief from Syria. He was known for stealing from wealthy merchants and nobles, not just for personal gain. Abdul's exploits were documented in 18th century French writer Antoine Galen's diaries. Galen's writings were later translated and adapted into the famous 1001 Nights tales. The story of Aladdin was not part of the original 1001 Nights, but was added later. Disney's Aladdin was ultimately inspired by Galen's adaptation of Abdul's story, not the original folklore. Find out which smartphone has the longest battery life, with the Asus ROG Phone 3 lasting up to 22 hours on a single charge. The Asus ROG Phone 3 boasts an impressive battery life of up to 22 hours on a single charge. It achieves this with a massive 6000 mAh battery, one of the largest in the smartphone market. In comparison, the average smartphone battery life is around 10 to 12 hours, making the ROG Phone 3 a standout. The phone's long battery life is also due to its power-efficient Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus processor. Asus has also optimized the phone software to minimize battery drain, ensuring long gaming sessions. The ROG Phone 3's incredible battery life makes it a top choice for heavy users and gamers on the go. You've heard that exercise burns calories, but did you know that the number of calories burned can vary greatly, depending on the type of exercise and your individual factors? The human body burns approximately 60 to 80 calories per hour at rest, even without exercise. High-intensity interval training, HIIT, can burn up to 25% more calories than traditional cardio. Muscle mass plays a significant role in calorie burn, with 1 pound of muscle burning 6 to 10 calories at rest. Exercise can increase your resting metabolic rate, RMR, for up to 48 hours after exercise. The calorie-burning benefits of exercise can be greatly impacted by individual factors like age, sex, and genetics. Strength training can help you burn more calories at rest than cardio, even after the exercise is completed.